welcome to Shadow Blade X. My name is Sean. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to discuss Mothman, the history of Mothman. Due to recent sightings in, believe it or not, Florida, of a winged creature, kind of brought back that feeling that we should probably discuss the history of Mothman, which was a man-type creature with wings that was first spotted in 1966 in West Virginia, specifically Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and also has ties to the Silver Bridge collapse in 1967. Um, so I found this YouTube channel, and supposedly that these videos are pre, AI, their original footage of the incident in the town when Mothman was first, spotted, uh, and quite often actually. So let's just check out this video. Let's see what we can come up with. Some viewers may find the material to be extremely graphic and disturbing. Again, Mothman sightings before Photoshop was available, and that's Shannon Wild. Please check out his channel.
Last night, a strange and eerie thing happened.
He went right in a treetop. He was going real fast, straight ahead.
Big wings kept around its head.
I've never seen anything like that before.
About that time, the news came on and showed the bridge had fell.
But she's scared to death of this bridge. And I said, why? And she said, I'm just afraid it's going to fall. And that was 13 days before the bridge fell.
The eyelet snapped. The rest was a chain reaction.
Now, improvised search parties are attempting to find it. Just what it is, no one is sure.
All I caught was those red eyes.
Freaky. In the months prior to the Silver Bridge collapse, there were over 100 alleged sightings.
This small, unassuming southern community has recently become the site of some rather unworldly reports.
3 boys last night near Glen, West Virginia, in Clay County, witnessed what they describe as a weird and perhaps unearthly, unidentified flying object.
But perhaps the most intriguing of these reports surrounds the appearance of a mysterious moth-like creature.
John?
Is it me, or is it that the fact that back in the day, back in the 1960s, that these news anchors were quite professional, dressed nice, very, on point about everything. And it's quite interesting to see when you look back at old film. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting.
Can you tell me what happened last night?
We got around and we thought it was a car light. So we stopped the car and the thing came over top of the car. I've never seen anything like that before.
Mrs. Payne's daughter saw the object actually land, didn't you?
And all of a sudden it just, just sort of sank right into the trees, and it kind of moved around a little, and then it looked like, it's time to go away.
It can be seen from a distance within the treetops. However, search parties have been unable to find it.
The Mothman sightings begin at the TNT area. It's an old World War II munitions area. Still has lots of bunkers there where munitions are stored.
I did not know that.
If you look at all the descriptions of Mothman, large wings and these eyes shining very bright red, there's actually a creature that looks just like this, except it's not as big. The barred owl, very common in the TNT area, which just happens to be a wildlife preserve.
Well, that's quite interesting, actually. You think of Mothman in those depictions, it looks like a moth, a very large moth, and it does have owl type look to it, especially in those drawings. The recent sightings that were actually in Florida are based upon a humanoid with wings. I guess more in the area of Zephyr Hills, Florida. And I don't believe there's been any pictures or video of this creature at all. But it makes you wonder, we don't know what is actually out there in the world. And there may be things that we just can't explain. Well, let's see if we can find some other videos on Mothman. All right, I found this other video from it's a short. Supernatural Sleuth is the YouTube channel. Encourage you, please go check them out. But this right here, if you look at that depiction, that original picture from the 1960s of what the Mothman supposedly looked like, this gentleman here pretty much admits that this following video may be AI, but it's probably the closest to the actual first, depiction of what the Mothman actually looked like. It's quite interesting. We'll play the video here.
After 59 years, Mothman has finally been caught on camera, and I'm going to show you. At least a lot of people are claiming this is, in fact, the elusive Mothman, which first was spotted nearly 60 years ago in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Here's a little something you might not know. Since the original Mothman sighting in the 1960s, there have been dozens of Mothman sightings across the Appalachia and beyond. Everywhere from Arkansas to Cades Cove in the Smoky Mountains, pretty much everywhere. Mothman type creatures who people report being 7 to 8 feet tall, and some comparable to that of a toddler or small child. Watch what this person captured on their camera as they were cruising through the Appalachian back roads, and this winged creature crosses the road. Check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Have a great day. God bless.
The hell was that? To me, that right there, that reminded me, looked like all honesty, it looked like a dinosaur. And there's too much fuzziness going on, distortion around the actual creature. So to me, that seems like it's AI. I thought this was a different video. I guess this guy's made a couple other videos too, on Mothman. Is he a police officer? I mean, I see the shirt on and I see the hat. The other video, I thought this was the one where he admits that this may be AI, but this one is the one that I originally was trying to find. My apologies. But this one right here is the one that has the greatest depiction of, the original 1960s, 66 or 67 drawing of what the Mothman looked like. That was that one where it had the red eyes and the actual face, and the wings coming down on the side. This one is quite interesting. Let's play the video. Let me know what you think, please, because this is kind of...
I'm not saying this is really Mothman, but I think this is what he looks like. Right out the gate, I want to say this is AI, I'm pretty sure. However, I can't help but feel like this is what Mothman, if Mothman is in fact real, this is what he looks like. The huge wings, the glowing, piercing red eyes. This is pretty good. Point Pleasant, West.
See, the fact that he is staring into the camera and telling you, I'm pretty sure that this is AI. That's a good reason to, that I'm going to continue the video, because it'd be quite interesting to see what he shows.
West Virginia is the birthplace of Mothman, but since the 1960s, all across the U.S. and beyond, people have claimed to see a creature just like this. Again, before, the comments start, I know this is AI, that it's probably not real. I get that. However, I felt compelled to share it because I believe of all the fake stories and pictures and videos, this one probably depicts Mothman the best. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had a Mothman encounter. Check this out.
Oh, wow.
I'm not saying this is really Mothman.
That was, I'm impressed, actually. It didn't look really AI to me, even though we kind of have to go down that road because he did admit it was AI. But this is wild, and some of the sightings that people see are just incredible. And there's other ones out there that are just so bad. Of course, I'm going to be compelled to show you, what some of these look like. But again, I don't know if this is something you want to see. Some of these are so bad, and we'll keep it going here. Let's take a look at this channel, Paranormal. This is Paranormal Top 5, real life Mothman sightings caught on camera. I'm gonna come out and just tell you right now, these are funny, but there are a couple on there that are questionable. But the first one cracks me up. It is so bad that if you believe this, you really, really, really got to look into your life and your life's choices, because man, it is bad. The first video is so bad. I kind of jumped ahead, but let's check it out. I saw this one earlier. Bravo. How to make the worst video ever. The most fake looking thing I have ever seen. Like I said, I saw this one already, and it was just so bad. And it was just a short of this video. That's pretty sad, actually. Wow. Paranormal World. I wouldn't have put this up. I mean, I understand that it's a video, but this is so bad. So bad. Wow. Extremely bad. There's bad, and then there's this, and this is bad. Let's continue on and see if there's any other videos. I have not watched the top 5, but I did see this video prior to playing this today. That is so bad. Slow motion. Let's see the slow motion badness. Must be something in that building right there.
Yeah, man.
mean, I tell you, if I was in that building right there and, I happen to look out the window and I'm sitting there doing my work and I look out and I see some winged creature, okay, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to run, okay? Scream, El Diablo, or something, the devil. Because that right there, that's quite a large building. And I think that is the area where they are talking about different. All right, let's continue this video. Let's see exactly what happens, because man, that right there would freak me out. You're working and you see something like that out your window. No, not that's just not me. All right. Right there in that glass building. There's something.
I think I saw Mothman.
It's the same dude. Seriously, man? I mean, come on. Bro. I mean, seriously. For one thing, it looked extremely fake, okay? But I think this is the dude from the airplane also. An attention seeker, maybe?
That's like two Mothman hanging.
Okay. Now, I mean, the reflection is good. He's got one reflection there. But where's the reflection of the other one? Must have been invisible. Again?
Make sure recording. Yeah, no, what?
Oh, give me a break, dude. These are so bad. They're so bad, but they're entertaining. I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying this. The badness is making it so good. I mean, so good. It's almost like he timed it with the child. Gonna sneak up on that Mothman. Make sure you break every stick in the forest. This guy again. Yeah, he's an attention seeker. But I wonder, does he get better at his fake Mothman? Hey, go back there, man. I think you missed a stick. Be a little bit louder. You want one of those air horns? Okay, where is this thing? That was bad. Okay, that was actually quite comical. These were so bad, and yet they're fun to watch at the same time. I believe it's on Twitter or Facebook, where the recent sightings that are in Zephyr Hills, Florida, and their depiction of what the creature looks like. I'm not saying that it's Mothman, but of course, Mothman would, of course, vacation in Florida, because why wouldn't he? It's Florida. But let's see what we can find. I'd like to show you that. All right, I found the post for Zephyr Hills, Florida. I think this is quite interesting. Let's take a look at this. This winged creature, winged humanoid sighting surge in Pasco County, Florida, near Zephyr Hills and US 301. Winged humanoid sighting surge. It says right here, 3 independent witnesses. Massive wings. What is flying over Pasco County? Huh. Well, I can tell you, if this is the depiction that they're using right here, it's not Mothman. But again, no one's really got a clear picture of what Mothman looks like. This looks like a demon of some sort. It's kind of freaky. See if we can find any recent Mothman on here, because wow, some of this is pretty interesting. All right, I found another video. This one is obviously fake. It's quite comical. It's interesting, but this is already, you can tell. Let's just play it. It's a very short video.
Oh my God, what is that?
That, my friends, is AI completely. And that's fine. The Mothman is really interesting. Okay. If you think about the thousands of sightings over the past 60 years, and now all of a sudden, we're starting to see winged creatures again show up on social media. It's quite interesting. This discussion on Mothman is not over. We'll take a look to see if there's anything else that new comes about. Who knows? There might be at some point a video or some pictures of this winged creature seen over Florida, and Zephyr Hills, Florida, specifically Pasco County. And who knows? Maybe one of these witnesses took a picture. I find it hard to believe that in today's world where everybody's holding a cell phone, that they didn't whip out their camera. It's like the first thing people do. You see an accident on the side of the road, people whip out their camera. It doesn't matter what it is. They need to put it on film. That's why no one can get away with anything nowadays. So, well, we'll continue this another time. Thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.